Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shari, Elisa here, and in today's video we are going to wrap up the rest of my beauty favorites for 2018. So if you're interested in seeing what the last little things are, then I'm excited to talk about our first product, which is the Brown Sugar palette. I'm currently wearing it on my eyes. The way that I did my makeup was I did my foundation, I set it, I put concealer, what else? I have lipstick on and eyeshadow. I'm currently wearing this palette. This has pretty much been my palette since I got this. I know it's kind of weird because I got it in October, I think end of October, probably sometime in October, and I've worn it almost every day. It's insane. Rum cream liner, and I use this as a base. I use this as a base today, and then I used Auburn, which is right here, and then I used a Sorrel in Jamocha, and as you can see, it's obviously very monochromatic. I love this palette. I can get a lot of uses out of it. I'm still trying to find ways to use this color because I haven't found like an outfit or a look that I really want to wear, but it's so pretty. This palette is so versatile. It's quality. I love that it's quality. I love most importantly that it was made for women of color. I love the name. I love, you know, how dedicated it is to, you know, bringing empowerment to like different skin types and skin tones. It's such a beautiful palette. It's $12. I was a little shocked the pan size was a little bit small, but I didn't care. It was only 12 bucks. I got a lot of use out of it. I don't get too much kickback out of it. It's one of those palettes that I really wasn't expecting to really like, to be honest with you, because I like Karreuche, but I don't see her as like somebody I go to for like makeup inspiration, because she's kind of like me in a sense where I'm kind of basic, where we kind of like just wear foundation, a couple colors, as you can see on my face right now. And I like that, like a basic girl created a basic palette. It's my Electropop. I am in love. I've had this since the summer. They're not your typical colors, which is nice to have. I feel like when you're creating a makeup kit or you're creating like your own personal products, you have to have something different. You got to have something that's going to help you for your wild days, and this has pretty much been it. I find that I want to play more with the colors down here. These are great colors for women of color. I love seeing like pops of blue, teal, and then of course you gotta have a black. This is like the blackest black I think that Sephora even makes. This palette's actually not on the market anymore. It was a limited edition, I believe. Yeah, it's a limited edition. I love it. It has a little bit of primer in it, so you can go dip your finger into it and press into the skin. I would still put primer on, or maybe use like P. Louise or some sort of concealer or a base so that it adheres to you. But this is such a nice palette. It's got a mirror. I like the package. It feels like sturdy. I don't ever feel like if I drop this it's gonna break, but you never know. It's just such a pretty palette, and you've got your golds and your lighter golds. They're great for brow shimmer. I'm actually gonna do a little bit of that. That's why I did half of my makeup now, because I wanted to show you guys, you know, how certain products work on the face. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, and this color is called Charge. Put a little bit, and I'm just pressing it into my brow, underneath the brow, just to give a little bit of a lifted eye. Whenever you put a little bit of like a lighter color on the brow, your eyebrow just looks lifted. It just looks more, I don't know, youthful, I guess, in a sense. I love it. This palette is honestly so beautiful. It's a soft glam. This has been honestly a staple in my basic life community. You have pretty much every 4 there's a color. I love this palette. Even though it's a soft glam, I do feel like it's more of like a edgy soft glam, because the last like 6 are very dark, and I feel like women that are of lighter color, of lighter skin type, skin tone, probably wouldn't wear this section. Maybe they'll use these to smoke out the lash line, but they're not wearing this. These are perfect for me. Even if you're a little bit deeper than my skin tone, this palette is gorgeous. I love that it's still in the market and that it wasn't one of those like one and done kind of things. It's honestly really great to use. Right now I'm almost like digging a hole into sienna, rustic, and a little bit of cypress umber. I like how deep cypress umber is. Like, it's not even like your traditional brown. And you know what I can actually do, just to show you guys how this works, I'm going to use an Anastasia brush, and I'm going to dip a little bit of rustic and cypress umber, and just smoke out my lash line just a little bit more. This is such a great palette. I feel like everyone should own it. I know that Anastasia has had their ups and downs with their eyeshadows, but I feel like they've come a long way, and they technically, I feel like, deserve our money because they make quality products. They've had some ups and downs, but what brand or company or business hasn't had? There's plenty of shimmers without overwhelming you. There's a brow bone highlight. You gotta have a black to have a perfect palette to me, or like a really dark brown, and there's several in there. They're fun colors to play with when you want that sultry, calming, not sultry, kind of soft, glamorous, because I feel like glam is just like a quick little thing, but glamorous look, you can get so many looks out of it. I've always enjoyed using this palette. I love this Consumer. I'm not too crazy about the brush. I mean, I like that they send it to us, but I don't feel like I'm really getting like anything out of them, you know, sending this. But you know, it comes with it. I don't mind it. It's not that cheap, but I'm not crazy about it. And the last thing I love about it is that it's velvet. Like, this is so luxurious, and you feel like you're owning a palette that is made of quality when you take care of the package. First thing first, I want to apologize because when I was talking about my complexion products, I had the nerve to not add in my baby. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I love this. I will say that if you use a little bit too much, your makeup doesn't apply the same way. I don't have the scooper for some reason, so I try to use this little flat spatula and just scoop out just a pea size. A little bit goes a long way. I love the way that my makeup looks. I have heard that some of my friends have used this and their skin is broken out. I've never experienced that issue. I make sure that I have a thick layer of skincare underneath with like oils and creams and lock it in first, and then I'll put like a thin layer. I just love the way my forehead looks. I love the way my cheeks look when I'm wearing this. This is I was getting samples and samples until I finally got this. I love it. I have no complaints about this. I think it's worth getting a sample of at Sephora or just going on and buy it. It's such a huge package and you need so little, so I feel like this will last you a year, and that, which is interesting because the life shelf of this is 6 months. So I keep it tightly closed, and I am not against using something past its expiration date because that's just Maybelline Fit Me blush in the number 50, and it's called Wine. A little bit of wine. And I love this brush, excuse me, I love this blush with two types of brushes. I love this blush with two types of brushes. I love it with a traditional blush brush, which I'm in the market of getting a new blush brush because I feel like my time is expired with this brush. If anyone has any suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I like this for like going in like straight like that and really giving myself like a high cheekbone. You know, it's such a pretty color. It does look like wine on my skin. It lasts a long time, which I love, and I'm just gonna go in with this fluffy one. And then whenever I want to just kind of give myself like a glowy blush because it has a little bit of highlighter on it, or maybe like a diffuse blush, I use this, where I don't like, even if I dip the brush into the blush, it's still, you know, diffuse. You don't see it as much as you see this one, but sometimes I just like a diffuse blush. I feel like I could get crazy with blush, and I'm trying not to. I actually didn't even bronze today or do any contour, but I don't mind. I like kind of using blush to create the cheekbone of my dreams. This has been my baby. I want to say this is like $4 at the drugstore. There aren't many drugstore products that I like, but this one has always held me down, and so it's been amazing. I didn't put too much blush on because I want to show you my other favorite product. This came out in 2017. You guys know I'm a ride or die Fenty fan. Fenty Beauty in Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo in the color Ginger Binge Moscow Mule. There's a girl I watch on YouTube that uses this as blush, and I started doing that. I forgot her name, but if I find her video, I'll link her. This is so freaking gorgeous. It's a highlight, right? It's these two right here. It's a highlight, right? But when you mix them both in, I mean, you get like the pinky. It just looks fucking beautiful. Like, Fenty, you guys know what you're doing over there. This is the Orgasm Illuminating Loose Powder from NARS. This is so fire that I haven't even taken the plastic off of the thing because it ends up seeping out anyways. I know I have a lot of product on, but I'm still gonna dip in, and I just want to show you guys. I'm just like trying to tap off the excess because I definitely grabbed a lot. I'm gonna do the nose. This is a fucking beauty. And I have a friend that he says that this looks kind of silvery on him. And a lot of my other friends don't really like it, but I do. I feel like this is made for like the golden deep kind of girls that are like tan to deep. This does look like blush on fair skinned people, but I find that this kind of looks, I don't know, it just looks like glamorous on me. I love it when I want like to take the glow and I just want to turn it up a notch. This is like my baby. I know when I first got this, I used to wear it every day and I only used it with this brush. It was like a pink family, a pink family. You guys know my all-time favorite highlight of all time, like literally of all time, and I've had a lot of highlights, is Champagne Pop from Becca. Becca knows how to do highlight, but NARS, they did something special with this. And I wouldn't, if you do own this, put the plastic back on it or put the tape back on it because it could get really messy really quick. I keep it tightly shut, and when I want that glowy glow, like look at my skin, it looks healthy, it looks glowy, it looks youthful. That is what a girl is trying to always achieve, baby. I have replaced Champagne Pop with the Jouer. And it's crazy that I'm even saying this because I got this in November and I know it's stuff that I just discovered, but I used to wear this palette from the Anastasia, which is the Glow Kit. This used to be my all-time favorite, right? And then I started re-loving Champagne Pop. I would take it everywhere with me and I would get the most compliments because it looked great on my skin. And then I loved this, but I think it's kind of like expired because I've had it for almost 3 years at this point. But the Jouer, they know what they're doing over there too. And then I'm gonna take you with this because I find that it doesn't really pick up the way that I want it to. I know I have so much blush on today, but I don't care because I need you guys to understand that the blush, highlight, contour, bronze life is real. This is the color Tan Lines. This is meant for us Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Look at her. She is shine bright like a diamond. Like I'm she's cute. Oh my gosh, I love this highlight. This has been such a pleasure using this highlight. I'm never disappointed. It stays on all freaking day. Like it stays on all day. Like I never have to worry about, is it still there? Like, and I love that it comes with a little mirror. Not that I absolutely need it, you know what I mean? But oh my god, I'm so glowy. And then I also like it, I'm gonna take a little bit of my finger, I also like it right here too. Like lifted brow situation is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. I'm so excited to use this over and over and over in 2019. The best highlight of 2018 right here. And I had a lot of brands. I don't want to call anybody else. I had a couple things that I've tried. Nothing has sat well with my skin like that. And just because I have you guys here, we're gonna use the all-nighter spray. Actually, I'm gonna layer because I want it to come back to life. We're gonna do a little bit of, and then we're gonna do, and that, you guys, is my last of my makeup products, my favorite beauty products. Hold on. That is my favorite beauty products of 2018. Thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope you guys like these products. I hope you try them. Sound off in the comments and let me know what you have used. Give me your opinion, give me your thoughts. Let me know your 2019 goals for if you have a YouTube channel or just in life in general. And I will see you guys next time, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so it'll let you know when I'm releasing a video, because YouTube be trying to play us, boo, and don't do that. So I will see you guys next time for a new exciting video. Until then, peace out.